As you can tell by the title, this video is another theory about the very popular and debatable Yonko, Marshall D. Cheech. This video is a follow-up to my previous Blackbeard theory, where I talk about how I think Blackbeard acquired 2 Devil Fruit. If you want to watch that one first, go ahead, I'll have a link in the description. I had a pretty good idea that Blackbeard had 2 Devil Fruits, but I am starting to see other theories out there, and I'm starting to piece things together myself. I believe Blackbeard may actually have 3 Devil Fruits. We already know that Blackbeard killed Thatch and acquired the Yami Yami no Mi, or the Darkness Fruit. He then later acquired Whitebeard's Guruguru no Mi, or the Quake Fruit, during the Battle of Marineford. He hid himself in a black tarp, so nobody got to see his secret. What was his secret? Was it that his darkness power can assimilate other powers without any side effects? I'm starting to believe that it's something else, something more. We see during Volume 45, Chapter 433 of the manga, and Episode 316 of the anime, that Shanks had a confrontation with Whitebeard. Shanks talks to Whitebeard about stopping Ace from fighting Blackbeard. Shanks has a bad feeling about Blackbeard. Shanks also points to his scar above his eye, and states that he had a confrontation with Blackbeard. The scar appears to be a 3-pronged slash of some kind. How did Shanks, the person who used to clash with Mihawk and who became a Yonko, get hurt by Blackbeard? How was he able to hurt Shanks? Did he use some kind of weapon that has 3 blades of some kind? One thing that is kind of unclear at this point is when Shanks got the scar. We see at the beginning of One Piece, when Shanks is with Luffy, he already has a scar. It is kind of unclear how strong he was at that point. I believe there's more to it than just the blade or kind of like a little clash. Let me explain. Shanks has 3 scars above his eye. Blackbeard's Jolly Roger has 3 skulls. These 3 skulls resemble the appearance of a mythical creature called a Cerberus. A Cerberus is a 3-headed being. There is an example of this type of creature in Thriller Bark. I believe that Blackbeard has another Devil Fruit. I believe he has a Zoan Devil Fruit. Now that sounds kind of weird, and some people think that this may just be overthinking it since after all, it's just One Piece. But there are a lot of things left unexplained and a lot of mysteries to One Piece. Oda is a genius at hinting things or at having crazy conspiracy-like mysteries throughout the show. We know of the different types of Zoan Devil Fruits. There are quite a few different classes of them. There are inanimate object Zoans, which are the result of Dr. Vegapunk's experiments, which we see with Mr. Four's bazooka and Spandam's sword. There are awakened Zoans, which are Zoan users who surpass the normal limits of regular Zoans, which we've seen impelled down with the 4 demon guards. There are carnivorous Zoans, or carnivorous, which are more natural bloodthirsty Zoan types. A perfect example of this is Rob Lucci from CP9. There are also ancient Zoans, which are Zoan users who can transform into ancient animals like dinosaurs and reptiles. An example of this is X-Drake, who is the only known person so far who can do this. And last but not least, there are mythical Zoans, which are people who can transform into mythical creatures. The only 2 people who are known to do these are Marco the Phoenix from the Whitebeard Pirates, or ex-Whitebeard Pirates, and ex-Fleet Admiral Sengoku the Buddha. I believe that Blackbeard has a mythical Zoan Devil Fruit. He most likely has a Cerberus Zoan Devil Fruit. The fact that Cerberus exists in the One Piece world already also backs up this theory. If this is true, then Blackbeard will be able to obtain 2 other Devil Fruits, hence the 2 other heads. Each head represents only 1 Devil Fruit ability. Blackbeard already has 2 of the 3 big bad Devil Fruit classes. He has a Paramecia Devil Fruit, Whitebeard's Quake Fruit, a Logia Devil Fruit, Thatch's Darkness Fruit, so the only thing left would be a Zoan Fruit. This also reflects the symbolism of the 3 scars above Shanks' eye, and the 3-skull Jolly Roger that represents Blackbeard Pirates. If this is true, if he has all 3 types of Devil Fruits, it would make him the most dangerous man in the world, maybe aside from other characters like Dragon, Shanks, and maybe the Gorosei. He would have all the powers of the other 3 Yonko. We know that the other Yonko have at least 1 type of Devil Fruit, except for Blackbeard. Whitebeard had a Paramecia, Blackbeard has a Logia as his main power, and Kaido has a Zoan type. Big Mom is kind of a mystery as of now, but she would most likely replace Whitebeard in the aspect that she has a Paramecia as well, which fills the spot of the Yonko with the Paramecia power. So what I'm trying to say here is that there are 3 Yonko and 3 Devil Fruit classes, Logia, Paramecia, and Zoan. Blackbeard would have the powers of all 3 of the strongest Devil Fruits out there. Does this mean that Blackbeard had the Zoan power first, before the others, or did he acquire it after he acquired the Darkness power? I'm honestly not too sure, but I would guess that he got it before the Darkness power because Shanks has had the scar on his head for many years. Although, maybe the scar isn't from Blackbeard's Zoan form, but maybe rather from a sneak attack on Shanks. That's the only way I can see him wounding Shanks, even when Shanks wasn't probably as strong back then. I do, however, still believe that he has a mythical Zoan Devil Fruit. I'm still writing that theory. I just don't know when he got it exactly. With that said, I can't wait to see this theory come to life. I would love to see the reactions of everyone when Blackbeard reveals his secret. The whole world would probably be as shocked, if not more, than during the Marineford War when he used both Devil Fruit powers. What does this entail for the Straw Hats when they have to fight this monster? What will become of Shanks? Will Blackbeard take out Shanks as well? People are starting to think that he will end up killing Shanks in the end, and Luffy will have to avenge him. It's a sad theory, but very plausible at this point. Well, if you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like, it would be greatly appreciated. Also, subscribe if you're new. I will be posting more discussion and theory videos in the near future, so stay tuned. Check out my other discussion/theory videos. I will have a link in the description. Also, be sure to leave your feedback in the comments below. Please try to avoid negativity though. If you don't agree, tell me why. But like I always say, don't be a dick. Well, thank you guys for watching, and peace.